What's up, AJ? What's going on?
How's it going, Brian?
Well,
I just want to apologize in advance.
Okay. No, I get it. You weren't really wondering what's up with me. You just asked so that you could tell people what was up with you.
Of course I tell me. Sit on, please. Take a seat on my leather couch here.
Not my first time. It's not my first
what
radio.
Is up? No, I'm a changed man, Brian. What is it? What's up?
I was going to complain that I've hit a new stage in life today. The stage where you start growing white eyebrows, like just white eyebrows. I don't like it. I was already aging poorly as it was, and now white eyebrows. Like, how long is it gonna take for them all to be white?
Bro, your Italian ass eyebrows are so black and thick. You can't see shit. I can't even see your face behind those black eyebrows, Brian.
Right. Sorry. Let's try this the way you wanted it to go. How are you? What's going on with you?
Well, I just wanted to apologize in advance, Brian, because I know I was rushing to get the show ready or get ready for the show, and I may have had to. I wasn't ready, and I had to step away. And I'm sorry if you saw me without pants on running away. And that's it. Let's start the show.
Okay, let's go. Gostronaut in the chat says AJ asked how we were doing in Rush VR before his live stream, and I almost gave him shit. Now you know. The only reason he's asking you is so that you'll ask him, "What's up, you guys? This is PSVR GamesCast Live." I don't remember how to start the show. We film live 6 p.m. Eastern every MonJay, West Day, and 2 Wise Friday right here on YouTube. We do it live 6 p.m. Eastern for your viewing pleasure. But we also care about your oral pleasure. That's why we put this thing up on podcast services of your choice. My name is Brian Popnish, and I'm right here without Parole, and that guy over here. No pants. It's AJ from the Underground. Take off your pants. Underground.
What is up, Brian? Oh my God, you broke.
What is up, Game Cats?
Happy Monday. And I know Mondays usually suck, but let me tell you, Mondays suck way less when you're not wearing pants, Brian and Cats.
It actually has a completely different connotation when you're not wearing pants.
It's awesome, man. It's wow, what a busy time. You know, it's weird. We find ourselves yet another Monday, Brian, where
just keep coming.
I'm playing Redacted, probably playing Redacted again very soon. And can't talk about shit. So luckily, there's a couple other things going on, but man, yeah, I wish I could talk about more. You know what I did play this weekend, though, Brian, and can talk about, or you know what I can talk about, I should say.
VRacer Hoverbike.
I did play some VRacer Hoverbike as much as I could this weekend, and it was super fun. Gosh, that game is so awesome. And I saw that it's doing pretty well on the PS Store. Hold on here. VRacer Hoverbike. It is at 313 ratings so far, 4.84. Now, I had heard, or I saw that the developer said it took them 1 month to get 200 ratings on the Quest Store. 1 month. It hasn't even been a full week yet, and it's already surpassed that. So, but it doesn't stop there. We got to hit the 400 mark, which is where the Quest is right now. Whatever, we got to surpass that, and then the next goal will be 1,000 ratings. So, guys, for everybody who's out there bought the game, supporting it, please remember to go out there, rate it on the store, give it 5 stars because it deserves it, and really, really happy to see the success that has had so far, Ryan.
Yeah, and if you haven't bought it, then go buy it. Right? These are games we beg for. These games, we want these games to come over here, and then they show up, and we got to support them. Same thing with Rush, Apex. That was the game we wanted the Binary Mill to bring over, and they did it. And they did it in Binary Mill fashion with all sorts of updated graphics and features. So you're gonna support these guys. So buy up Lies and Rain as well while you're at it. Just buy everything.
And within regards to Rush, it had me a little bit worried because it's like yet again Binary Mill delivers something really nice, and I think all the VRacer attention of Lies and Rain, obviously other things, the sale have made it off to a little bit of a slow start. I was really worried at first because the ratings were really low, but that's picking up. So you guys are getting there and starting to work your magic. And I see the rating is now surpassed 100 ratings on Rush Apex Edition. So keep it going, man. If you pick it up, make sure you give them some love. Make sure you pick it up as well because it's awesome. And we got to support these games that are like just these developers that are bringing us what we want. And it's just awesome to see all the support out there.
Yeah, and it's been such a, I feel like it's like a VR renaissance or something because, I felt like for the last couple of years, it was like, oh, we'd get a good game here and there, but like some of them were a letdown or just average or below average. There were always these things that really stood out that made you just go, oh, why couldn't they just nail this? And in my book, we are just firing on all cylinders right now. I feel like every game I'm playing, I'm not counting anything redacted because that would be some kind of embargo breaking. Hold on, we blinked twice. All the games I've been playing have been fucking fantastic, and like they really made me fall back in love with VR, and I'm having such a great time. And like, it's hard not to gush about these things when you're just like having an absolute blast and playing the games that you wanted, and they turned out to be awesome. So all good news. All good news. Speaking of good news, shout out to GameCata who just sent 10 without parole gift memberships. Thank you so much. I saw in the chat somebody said that GameCata has been on fire recently. He has. Very, very very, very great support of the channel. Yes. We're just going to go with very, very great support.
Very.
I don't know, man. Dude, I'm sick. You ever have those days where you just like you're working or you're doing whatever, and then suddenly like it hits you and you go, oh no, I'm sick. Right? Like, it's just like when you don't wake up sick. It's just like maybe like you've been kind of tired for a couple of days and just not being as productive as you wanted, and then suddenly it's like, oh no, then you're just out of the blue, your throat starts feeling sore, and everything just like you're like, oh no. That happened to me like 2 hours ago. And I'm like, oh, God. And so I am working on my Luminous review. You can hear it in my voice in the Luminous review. It's a mess. So please, I apologize for that ahead of time. But that will be ready for embargo despite my sickness. It does, however, mean I don't think I'm going to have an audio trip video ready for launch. So maybe go watch AJ's channel for that. I don't know.
You want me to do that for you? I've been playing both.
No, I want you to do it for you, and then we can point everyone to your channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll maybe do a live stream of it tomorrow or something. Is it tomorrow when it comes out?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You definitely want to see it too. So
what a rhythm kind of day, man. We got Luminous Rise tomorrow and Audio Trip, which is pretty fucking crazy, man. Two rhythm games the same day. And then what do we have after that? We have Hotel Infinity on the 13th.
I don't care about that one.
See, I do. I really do.
Well,
I don't think
a couple people do.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything like it on PSVR. And just that kind of stuff, especially the stuff they show in the trailer, which here we go. There's the trailer. It's like the kind of stuff where like you even like when you look around the corner or you open a drawer and you look inside, and because of the perspective, like something that couldn't exist in real life, something else is there. Like it really screws with like all that spatial stuff, and so I'm looking forward to that because I think it's not a game I would enjoy on the flat screen, but in VR, like looking around the corner and seeing something that couldn't possibly be there, I think is going to be awesome. So I'm excited for it.
Opening drawers sounds fun.
Well, at least it's not more fucking climbing. Jesus Christ, how much more of that do we need? Just saying, man. Just saying. Listen, like I I love VR game developers. I do. I think they are, they are keeping our platform alive, especially the indies. And massive shout out to everybody who's making games for PSVR2. You're killing it. We thank you. But enough climbing, guys. Like, enough climbing. Like, we've just been climbing for years, AJ, years. And I don't mind a little climbing here and there when it makes sense, right? Here's a ladder. Here's a wall, right? Here's something. But it doesn't have to be, and as even though I loved Of Lies and Rain from beginning to end, bro, if I don't see one more yellow cube between now and the day I die, I'm going to be a happy man. I'm going to die a real happy man. Enough climbing. Make it make sense. It doesn't have to be the whole game.
Yeah, I just think don't overdo it. I like climbing sections, especially platforming sections, but it needs to be like sprinkled in. Not here's 15 minutes segments of climbing for a while. Yeah, that gets annoying.
Yep. Old Darth in the chat says, quite like Audio Trip. Have the Steam version. Looks great on the PSVR2. It's a lot like Synth Riders. That was my impression of the trailer. I've had it downloaded. I haven't had a chance to actually play it yet. So I will get around to it. AJ, I think Audio Trip is a pretty good segue into our viewer takeover question. And it comes to us from not YouTube and not Discord. It comes to us from, everybody listen, this is the only way you can find these comments. It comes from Spotify. We got Christmas time over on Spotify. They didn't write hashtag viewer takeover, but I'm throwing it in there. Hashtag viewer takeover. You ready for this, AJ? You ready for this? It starts off a little abrasive, but it ends, I think, on an okay note. So everyone, let's roll with the punches here. Christmas time writes, never been more in doubt about the reliability of your reviews than now. Yeah, because if it was me personally reviewing games that I had a very close relationship with actual friends of mine who were making them, I would find it very hard not to let that influence my opinion in review. Could be interesting to hear your thoughts and the moral and professional reflections regarding this. So obviously Christmas time is talking about every flat to VR game, right? And we got Shadowgate coming up. We've got Audio Trip tomorrow. We've got RoboQuest coming up. There's a lot of stuff coming from flat to VR. And I have a lot of thoughts, AJ, but I would like to hear your thoughts on all of this. We work very closely with Wes, very closely with Miles. Does that, or could that, influence how you feel about these games?
No. Even if it were to break our friendship with them, and they know that, and they wouldn't do that anyways. They do not tell us, anything about it. And I have proof for this, because when Trombone Champ came out, their very first game, I said, yeah, maybe buy it if you want to, if it looks interesting to you, or if you want to support flat to VR studios. I understand that, but I was like, for me personally, I have zero interest in it, and I will say that over and over and over. I have, if I think a game is bad, or if I have zero interest in it, then I will say that, because I don't give a fuck, Brian.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, here's I think it's a great question to bring up. I do think that there are moral and ethical implications here when you're working with people, and then you have to review their games. I think the moral and ethical implications would be if Miles or Wes had to review the game. Right? Yes. And I do feel like that. Like, if anybody's been watching the channel for long enough, that they know that I've always been brutally honest, and it doesn't matter. Right? It doesn't matter who, what my relationship is with any developer.
Yeah, there's multiple examples of this, Brian, where you do like a 20-minute interview with a developer, and it's all nice and cozy, and then the review comes out and you just absolutely slam the game for whatever faults it was. Walking Dead Onslaught comes to mind, where it was like this great relationship, and I've had to do this multiple times, and it hurts us, man. It hurts me. I don't know. Brian might be completely dead inside, but no, he's not. But for me, it definitely hurts every time we do that. I've had friends at studios that I've had to talk bad about the game, and it's like it's like I understand if they hate me, but they don't. They just appreciate most of the time us being honest. Occasionally there's a developer that that, you know, may ghost me or whatever after that. But, you know, my allegiance is to you guys and, you know, my honest opinion. Sometimes I even say shit against what you guys like. And it's just because it's my opinion. I think that's no matter what it is, that's the important part to retain.
Yeah. And listen, it's not like if we were to say something that wasn't true or embellish the truth or exaggerate or say something's good when it's not like there's no way to find that out for yourself very quickly. All we have is our reputation. That's all we have. The second we praise a game that sucks, you know how many subscribers I'd lose? You know how many people would be like, Brian's fucking shill. I'm out of here. Fuck this guy. Hey, you guys, like, usually I review a game and within 24 to 48 hours, you can buy that game and you can play it for yourself and you'll know immediately if we're full of shit or not, right? So it's not like we can hide lies somehow. It's all right out there for you to experience for yourself. And so to somebody like Christmas Time, who again, very, very loyal viewer, loyal listener. So this is said with all the love in the world. What reviews have you disagreed with me on? Right? You tell me what reviews you've disagreed with me on, and we'll have a conversation about those. But a blanket statement of, well, I don't know if I can trust you because
the potential.
Right.
Yeah, because I was reading the comment and it's saying it's not actually pointing to a review. I assume if this was the last GamesCast, I'm assuming it's talking about like VRacer and I guess VRacer. That's the only one I can think of.
VRacer. And come on, listen. I think I've seen one person be like, it's okay, right? But like everybody else that I've seen, it's just like comment after comment after comment after comment after comment. Like I'm in the majority, and that doesn't make me right, but because I've disagreed with the majority many times, right? Indeed. But I will say it's kind of hard to shoot down my VRacer review when like everybody seems to be like, this is fucking incredible. This is what VR was made for, right? So I just want to put that out there. I'm always ready to listen to anybody's thoughts about a review and they can point out specific things in my review and go, well, this isn't true. This isn't accurate. I disagree with you on this, right? But that's how I want to have these conversations. I want them to be honest, and I want them to be coming from, you know, a place of goodwill, right? Where we are actually discussing this stuff and saying, hey, these are the points I disagree with you on. The only time I'll ever ignore somebody who disagrees with me is when when the comment is literally, you're such a shill. This is such a paid review, blah, blah, blah. And it's just in trying to insult me with zero, you know, talking points. Like, let's talk about it. This is what I do, man. I do this for a living. I want to talk about it. And if you disagree with me, I want to talk to you more than everybody who agrees with me. Right? Because it's more fun. I love debating about games. So that's
no context with it. Then it's just like, I just ignore. But yeah, there's been some things, there's been games that like, I really disagree with you on. But it was like, I disagree with your thoughts on it, your opinion on it, and things like that. But I would like you are the last person to ever have to worry about like your opinion being compromised by your relationship with that person, because you've proven time and time again that you will hurt all of their feelings if it means retaining your integrity.
And sometimes I just hate a game so much I won't even fucking review it.
Yep.
And we got to be really close friends with Jimmy Bowers, right? He first at End Dreams and then Rebellion, right? And like I couldn't even finish Zombie Army VR. That's how much I disliked it, right? And
that was the last one that came to mind for me was Zombie Army. Like I am straight up friends with people on that team, and that really fucking sucked to tell them that I couldn't even finish it in front of everybody. And oh well.
All right. Well, I'm glad we tackled that. And of course, you know, this can be an ongoing conversation. Again, like, as long as it's coming from a good place, I love to have these conversations. Andrew Bailey, is that right? I think it's right because it says and stuff. Yep. With the 2 quid, it says, wish you could invert countersteer in VRacer and stuff. Wait, can't you?
There's a lot, dude. I found that out the hard way this weekend. There's a lot of crazy options in VRacer. Like I didn't even know about that like thing where that like lets you like lean more and like yeah. There's a bunch of stuff I haven't even tinkered with yet in there, but I don't know if there's a.
Isn't there just a steer and a counter steer option? Like, am I?
Maybe I know there's like a handlebar mode, and there's a bunch of options in there. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of blasted through all the options and tried each one out for 5 seconds, and then said nope. And actually, I settled on the analog sticks for the longest time. Right. And then I was like, cause I thought it was like the way that I could win faster. But man, it kills the immersion. If you want to, if you want to play VRacer the way it's meant to be played, you got to lean. It's so much fun. That's the way to do it. We also got Ace Gamer with the 1337 says, don't forget. I've already forgotten. We were talking during Rush. Oh, is that what we were? I'm not. Hold on. Oh no, I already forgot to. I didn't render any out. Okay, remind me on Wednesday. we played Rush over the weekend. On Saturday, it was the Saturday multiplayer meetup game, and we had so much fun. I actually wait, hold on a second. I played it so many times that I'm actually forgetting which time was the actual Sunday multiplayer meetup. But we had so much fun. I captured the footage and then just forgot to render it out for you guys. I think that's what he's reminding me because I was supposed to show the footage. Ah, man, I suck. We got GameCato with the Australian $5 tips doubling down today, saying Plank VR Edge Walk Simulator. Those pesky shovelwares are at it again. LOL. Looking forward to playing the real deal from Richie in 9 days, though. All right, so GameCato is actually bringing up
our next topic.
Oh, is that our next topic? What a great segue. That's great. Yeah, so if you go over to the store, here, let's see if we can't go over to the store.
That is crazy. That is absolute craziness right there.
All right, so when you search for Plank, here's what comes up. Richie's Plank Experience, which is, out on PlayStation 4. We also have Richie's Plank Experience, which is coming out on the 20th for PSVR2. And right in the middle of them both is Plank VR Edge Walk Simulator, which is featuring a very similar font and also a very similar concept and a very similar thumbnail. Listen, we make a lot of jokes about shovelware here, right? It's like Miles and I spend way too much time playing all the shovelware, right? I get a kick out of it. Right? I don't mind spending $9 on the PlayStation Store in order to so I can play and review Abyss Backrooms Pools Horror VR, which I did. It took 19 minutes to play through that entire thing, and it was absolute trash. And who knows, maybe there'll be a Brian bite. But what I don't like is when there are studios like Toast Interactive who had to lay off their entire staff. Right, it's just Richie over there, yeah, right, and they're struggling to keep the doors open. And then what happens? Like this fucking shovelware company comes out of nowhere and tries to capitalize on a game that's not even out yet from a studio. There's something different about this, AJ. There's something different about it when they're just ripping off, Call of Duty or something, right? Ripping off like a multi-billion-dollar corporation. But when you're ripping off a studio that's barely keeping their doors open, that's when I get mad. That's when I get angry. And so I want to make sure that everyone is very clear that this is the fucking shovelware version of Richie's Plank Experience. Don't buy this on accident. Who knows when it's coming out? It says this year. Just be aware.
Yeah, I hope this gets removed. I bet you we can get this one removed because this is bullshit. Like it is, and it's even an AI like thumbnail that's copying Richie's Plank Simulator.
Isn't it always AI?
the name, true, but this is like AI to another VR game that's like it's ripping off. Like it is, this is bad. And I love how the name of the company is Ji Zhaijian Trading as Noodles Games World. That is just how does this get on here?
I don't know.
Embarrassing.
I don't know. I didn't even look to see if there was a trailer, right? Because
they probably showed Sony like Richie's Plank Experience footage, and they're like, "This is our game."
Right. Yeah. I didn't even read this. I was too irritated to look for a trailer, too irritated to read the description.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get this removed from the store.
Let's get this removed from GamesCast. Let's move along because fuck this game. Fuck these people. It's so irritating. Also, fuck Foglands. I can show the Foglands trailer ever since we were talking about games that I've done developer interviews with. Did you say aw when it comes to Foglands?
Yeah, I mean, they're real people at least.
No, they are. But man, they made a terrible game and lied about how good it was going to be.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Can we get something? I just want to put something else up on the screen. I'm tired of this. What other tips do we have? Maybe someone else will bring up the next topic. We got Stuart Montgomery with the £2. Thank you so much for your generosity. I got heart it. And somebody tipped $10, I think, during the last stream. But there was no message, there was no comment, and somehow I skipped it and it didn't register until after the stream was over. And so if you are that awesome person who tipped and didn't get recognition, just know that we appreciate it. We love you. And we're sorry that you got skipped. Emily Baxter, the Cartoony Witch Game Kitten with the level 2 membership. This is how today's going. She writes, cartoony games suck, and Aces of Thunder just stealth dropped AJ. Womp, womp, womp. Womp, womp. Womp, womp, womp. All right.
You wish.
AJ, you want to bring up the next topic? Tell us what the hell we're about to talk about, because you demanded that we add it to the front of the show right before we started.
Oh, okay. This was I didn't know what you were talking about until you said that. There was a new game announced today, Brian and Cats.
What?
Yeah, and it's all science-y. You guys like science? Because I do. No, actually, this was a little interesting. It is called, let me find the name of it, because I don't think you actually included it in the run-of show.
It ended up at the bottom on accident. It's called, I typed it incorrectly on the run-of show, and I called it Aminal Amadnami.
Let's go with that. Yeah, I wonder if this is the same developers that made Anatomy VR. It looks very similar.
It looks identical. It looks identical. It's got to be. I'm not even going to look it up. We're just going to assume this is the same people that did Human Anatomy VR.
I tried to click on the store link and it gave me a dead face with X'd out eyes. So I'll read the description. Animal Anatomy VR
Anemone.
Anemone.
Don't hurt yourself.
PSVR2 lets you step inside dogs and cats to see how their bodies really work. Explore 15 body systems.
How does your body really work?
Explore 15. I really should have proofread this first. Explore 15 body systems, cut clean cross sections in real time, and inspect thousands of detailed structures. Use ant mode to shrink down. I can't do this, Brian.
Wait, is that real? Use ant mode? Is this what was that? What was that movie from the 80s? Inner Space. Remember that movie? Is that what we get to do?
Yeah, Dennis Quaid, Martin Short.
So suddenly I'm interested. We can interspace a cat.
It's a VR game for ants. Use ant mode to shrink down and travel through the body, then trace vessels. Hey, you're right on there, except it's animals. Follow nerves, compare muscles, and run quick self-checks with instant feedback to deepen your understanding of animal anatomy. This looked way cooler until I read the description. No, but I don't know. I think it could be a fun. No, it's probably not going to be fun, but interesting. Kind of like, hey, this is kind of cool. Like, look at this. I don't know. I feel like I'm overselling it here.
Listen, there are definitely going to be people that this is for. I am just not one of those people.
Yeah,
I'm just not. I tried to play Human Anatomy VR. I say play. It's more of a textbook than anything else, right? You get to check out different organs and read about them, and it's like a textbook come to life. And my guess is that that's what this is too.
Right?
They didn't like gamify it at all.
Yeah, it's more like educational purposes. I think there is like a place for stuff like this.
Right.
Especially if it's done well, like it could make for an okay experience. I'm not like super interested in it. I could just go read a book on this. It'd be a lot easier and probably more fun. But hey, I think it's cool. I think it's cool that it's there as an option, especially like, or stick your teenager in something, learn something. Nah, they're probably not going to enjoy it at all. Never mind. I don't know.
But listen, but if you're in school for this, or you want to go to school for this, and you want to leg up and like learn about this stuff in a way that's not just staring at a book, then I get it. Again, we might not be the audience for it. And yeah, everybody in the chat's like, it's not a game. It's like, no, we know it's not a game. Like I said, Human Anatomy VR was literally a textbook come to life. And so and so if you are the audience for this, it's probably pretty good. Probably like a nice little, oh my God, the scene with just all the body parts all around the room, like with like just the dog exploded everywhere. That's too much for me, man. That's rough.
I know, man.
Rough.
I know that's pretty rough.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea, of an interactive educational application. Oh God, but ripping a eye out like man, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I love animals too much. I'd be like crying the whole time playing this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This is why I'm not a vet. And when I was a kid, I definitely, it was one of the things I wanted to be. I was like, I want to take care of animals. I want to be a vet. And then I'm so glad I didn't go down that route. It would be fucking painful. Really painful. Yeah. I will tell you though, another non-game that I am interested in is something that was all over Reddit today, and everybody on our Discord pointed it out. It's good. So lots of people are requesting the complete virtual travel experience on other platforms lately, and porting is on the roadmap. World Lens VR, the all-in-one Google Earth 3D-powered virtual travel application currently available on Meta Horizon, is planned to be ported to multiple VR platforms, including Steam VR and PSVR. New technologies and groundbreaking features like AI 3D upscaling will be included so that everyone gets to experience the best possible travel and exploration experience when it's ready. Yep, I forgot to check to see if there's a trailer for this. It used to be called something else, and I've already forgotten what that is. Somebody in the chat knows. Please let me know in the chat, and let me see if I can't grab a trailer for this. But that's cool, man. That's cool, right? That's the kind of thing that I think I would want to do, like something that like utilizes Google Maps so that I can kind of just show up somewhere in VR. Right?
Yeah, I've used that before. And I'll be honest with you, I enjoyed just doing it in Flight Simulator much more.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was a more fun experience overall, but it was still kind of cool to, it goes around, lets you pick different spots and see from it really depends on how it's implemented. It does say, let's see, AI 3D upscaling will be included. So you get to, if done well, this could be awesome. I think there's, again, these kinds of applications are really cool when they're done well. But I've used, like I said, I've used Google Maps in VR and it's okay. I get bored of it pretty quickly, but really, again, some people may really, really like it or think it's really cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I probably get bored of it quickly too. I honestly, this sounds so dumb, but I would probably use it to explore my own town. Right. Cause I'm like, I want to see how accurate it feels to walking down the streets here in Worcester compared to, I've got no frame of reference when it comes to someplace else. I'm like, how accurate is this? But I feel like I'd like to explore Tokyo and places that I've always wanted to go and haven't been. It looks like you can go with other people. Looks like there's like a multiplayer thing, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, I don't know. These are the kind of apps that I feel like we need more of to make PSVR2 feel like a more full-featured platform. Because right now it's for games, period. Right? We don't have any of these apps. We have a dog anatomy game, in a human anatomy game. So it's expanding a little bit. But we still need our big screen. We still need our movie theater apps. We still need, stuff like this, to make it feel like a full-fledged thing, like other platforms have. I'm really happy with, cause that's what I want to do on it is just play games. But I know we hear this constantly from people. When are the apps coming? When are these, whatever coming? And this is just a great step in the right direction.
Yeah, definitely. I still think games are the best though, but these could make for a cool, at the very least, it could make for a cool experience.
Games are the best, AJ. Games are the best. Yeah. What else do we need? What else are we missing? Sirens on my end. Oh, I can see the sirens this time. That's not common. We definitely need a 3D movie app, right? People bought all these 3D Blu-rays, and they want to be able to watch them in the VR headset. We got a long way to go until everybody's happy, but not a bad start.
Yeah.
What else we got? Oh, the big announcement of the day, AJ. The big announcement of the day. We were looking forward to Jamie Feltham's VR showcase this Thursday. He did, however, I don't know if anybody saw this. He did say on Reddit, "Hey, just want to let you know ahead of time. There's not going to be too much PSVR2 stuff." Right? He doesn't want to like have anybody watch and then feel let down at the end of it, which I appreciate. I don't love that there's not a lot of PSVR2 stuff involved in the VR game showcase. However, I am glad that he is being upfront about it because he's obviously got some pushback on previous ones, but that didn't have a lot of PSVR2 stuff in it. So shout out to Jamie Feltham. Thank you for your honesty. We appreciate that. But that was the event of the week we were looking forward to until this morning when Sony announced that there will be a state of play tomorrow, which is awesome. We're gonna read through this, AJ, and see what we can extrapolate from the blog post. This one is a little bit different. I want to hear your thoughts in the chat, you guys. Want to know what you're thinking all of this means, and if we should expect to see any PSVR2 games. More sirens on my end. The article reads, State of Play Japan airs this Thursday, November 11th. Nope, Tuesday. I literally read the word Tuesday and said it Thursday. Tune in for special episode featuring announcements and updates on games from Japan and across Asia. That was my William Shatner impression. These sirens are killing me. This Tuesday, we're bringing you a special episode of State of Play running for more than 40 minutes. It's a long one. Focusing on games created in Japan and across Asia. Asia, not AJ.
Oh my God.
Can we start the episode over?
I'm glad it's not just me today. No, keep going.
Okay. Across Asia. Oh my God. Created in Japan and across Asia. Alongside, this is the interesting part, alongside a few other exciting updates. From beloved series to distinctive indie creations, the show, hosted by voice actor Yuki Kaji, will be packed with great games, interviews, and new looks at anticipated titles. State of Play Japan airs on YouTube. It's tomorrow, an hour before normal GAMESCAST time. Okay, what is your takeaway when you see something like this, AJ? What is the first thing you think?
Well, this one's it's tricky. I mean, obviously, well, I feel like there's going to be JRPGs. There's going to be,
thank God,
anime stuff, maybe some fighting games, a lot of like Eastern influence like stuff, Asian influence stuff, and so I think they're being pretty straightforward as whether or not we get something for us. It's like I wouldn't be surprised if there's nothing, but I feel like even though we don't go in expecting anything, I feel like there could be a surprise or two at the most, maybe just one thing, because why not?
I mean, so this is, first of all, I love this. I got to say, I love this. First thought, I love this, right? Because the Sony I fell in love with back in 1995 was very much a PlayStation Japan studio.
Right.
We got all these weird, quirky stuff that you would just never see on like a Nintendo or Super Nintendo, right? And because the CD format was so cheap, they were just fucking importing everything. They were importing everything, and it was great. We there wasn't a lot of risk in importing stuff. Localizing things for us to buy here in North America. And so we get a lot of weird stuff like Incredible Crisis and Parappa the Rapper and Tale of the Sun. And I mean, all these weird ass games that I just like fell in love with. And, I don't know. I don't have my finger on the pulse of like what's happening in Japan from a game development perspective. I know for a little bit there, they sort of lost, the momentum that they had all those years. And in studios, in studios here in the West started kind of gaining dominance and creating what a lot of people would consider modern games, and the Eastern stuff sort of fell out of favor. So I don't know. I don't know, like, a lot of what's happening over there, other than the stuff that comes over that gets ported. But I just love that they're willing to say, hey, this one is just state of play Japan. Is that what they're calling it? State of play Japan, Asia, state of play Asia. Yeah, state of play Japan. Now, so that's cool because I'm expecting to see some interesting stuff, some unique stuff, and but it sounds like that's not all there's going to be, right? Because they say focusing on games created in Japan and across Asia, alongside a few other exciting updates, right? Like things that it's just like, maybe, so is this not going to be completely Japanese in Asia? They're making it sound a little bit nebulous. Like there's like the possibilities are, who knows?
Yeah, maybe it could be a surprise or two, but I don't know. It seems like that's definitely going to be the main focus. Over 40 minutes.
Yeah,
that's a long time.
Yeah, and obviously it doesn't seem like it's going to be just like, again, I feel like I'm really harping on this, like, the quirky indie games from the PS1 era. No, like I'm sure it's not going to be a lot of that, because they're saying focusing on where the hell is it? From beloved series to distinct indie creations. So they're like, this is going to be like some really recognizable shit, right? And so AJ, we've got a pretty good track record of there being VR games, PSVR2 games, in like every state of play. Sirens on my end tends to be 2 minimum, right? Even if those are hybrids, they could be built from the ground up or hybrids, but there's generally 2 at least in every state of play. And in state of plays where we found out about Luminous, state of plays where we found out about Resident Evil 4 remake, right? So it's not, there's no limits here, right? It's not just going to be independent games. Capcom is very much a Japanese studio, right?
Yes, this is true.
So the possibility, and I don't want anyone to get let down, I'm going to Jamie Felton the hell out of this conversation by prefacing it by saying it's probably unlikely. However, we could potentially, I'm just going to use Jamie Feltham's name as an adjective from now on. We could potentially see Resident Evil 9 Requiem as a PSVR 2 announcement here. I think we could.
It is a possibility. Do not expect it.
Yes.
Do not expect it here.
Right. All right. I want to see what the chat's saying because I kind of went on a long rant here without paying attention.
I want it so fucking bad. Oh yeah, the Gundam game, Phantom Silver VR.
Yeah.
I feel like that's our. Yeah.
It's possible, but it's also a game that was like been out on Quest for a while now. Yeah, and it's just not terribly exciting. It's also been on the PlayStation Store for a while to wishlist. So it's just, that's not exciting. And I wonder if they'd even bother with wasting time on an announcement like that.
Yeah.
I did see more than one person. Xenomorph769 is right here in my face, so I'm going to shout him out, saying Team Asobi, Astrobot. Asobi is very much a Japanese team as well.
Yeah, I wish I would have thought to like compile a list of potential candidates, but yeah, I mean, that is, again, wouldn't expect it, but you've got stuff like Capcom, like Asobi, a bunch of others, in fact. Shit, there's a lot.
Yeah. Just scrolling through the comments here, Scott Dracula says Dragon's Dogma VR. That'd be great.
I'd take it.
Yeah, we've got to remember that I don't have a lot of faith that Konami would do anything. Right? Konami's I think Konami's back up and running. It seems like they're firing on all cylinders. We got obviously we got the Silent Hill 2 remake recently. We got the Silent Hill F. So I don't know what Sony's relationship with Konami is, but I think it's pretty good. Right? I don't think Silent Hill. Are the Silent Hill games on Xbox? I don't even know. Ooh, Triangle Strategy VR port. That's a good one, Looper. That would be the first. Nope, the second Square Enix game to be in VR. The first one being Monsters of the Deep.
I do really want that one. I think I bugged them about it a little bit. Yeah, that would be amazing. I've heard it's like not the greatest game, but
VR Resistance says y'all are being too hopeful. This will be just a bunch of copy and paste Chinese Souls-likes. What? What?
Dude, VR Resistance, man. The fuck happened to you, dude?
Yeah, right? Just bad take after bad take.
Like, you used to be cool, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways.
Test rate review says anything Sega. Anything Sega would be great. Been dying for a Crazy Taxi in VR, right? And like, and Sega's been really, really generous with their licenses, right? They licensed out House of the Dead 1 and 2 for the remakes. They did that Panzer Dragoon remake, right? And and then we got Space Channel 5 in VR, right? So,
dude, yeah, it could be something. I would expect it to be something totally random. Like if we get anything, just something completely out of the blue, we're just like, either, well, that looks cool, or
yeah.
But why?
It looks like I'll be streaming this because I'm way more excited about this than the VR game showcased. Because I think the potential here for something we're excited for is much higher, and so I'm looking forward to this. I don't think I'm going to have a co-host. Everybody, make sure you wish Jammy Hero a happy birthday tomorrow.
Woo! Happy early birthday, Jamie.
But that's why he will not be my co-host tomorrow, and should be my co-host on the VR Game Showcase on Thursday. So I think I'm excited. We have not been let down by a state of play in a while, and I'm very, very interested to see what Sony does with this kind of different take on state of play. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I would definitely keep expectations in check, just because this one's a little bit different.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. Jason R just got his physical copy of Secret of the Mimic. No VR support yet. Any day now.
I thought you were gonna say he got it. Jason R got his physical. Just got his physical. I was like, woohoo, congratulations.
I hope it went well.
Yeah.
We got Pietrek F with the 12 Plantain saying GTA 6 PSVR2 on tomorrow's Japan State of Play. Nope. Oh, man. Would be great. Poor Rockstar just isn't Japanese enough. I don't think it's going to happen. Anyway. Old Dar says so Jamie can legally drink now. I have no idea how old Jamie is. No idea.
I would think he could drink already.
I was thinking that. Yeah. AJ, tell me about your weekend while I pick out a game for the 4-minute challenge.
Oh man. So I am working on something special, something that you may be able to see behind me.
Is it pants?
No, those are nowhere to be found in this room. But there's shirts, beanies, vests, hats. No, but so I am reviewing something. The B-Haptics team reached out to me and said, hey, we have some new hardware. And do you want to take a look? And I said, of course. I said, I will not take payment for it or anything. There's no sponsorship. But if you let me try it out, I will test it out thoroughly and review it. And you already know I'm a big fan of B-Haptics. I have the TacSuit X40. This is a newer model, and it's got some new additions to it. It's got the vest, and then it's got the armbands with it. It's the first-person shooter bundle. As you know, the big three that just got it are Arizona Sunshine Remake, Arizona Sunshine 2, and Metro Awakening. But of course, other games are compatible with it as well. So I am currently testing that and working on something for that. I need to play a lot more time. But as you can imagine, Brian, of course, the first thing I had to do was go try VRacer Hoverbike with it, because that also has B-haptic support, and I can't stop playing VRacer for good reason. And yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to sharing my thoughts on it. And it surprised me, I will say. I've tried the vest before. I've told you how much I love the vest, but I tried the armbands, which I was not always like really interested in. But I was pretty surprised. So I'll definitely be breaking that down very, very soon for you guys and try it out. And I need to play it a lot more though, before I test it. But it's a little bit more nuanced and it's a little bit more nuanced than I was expecting, I'll say.
Flippy Nugget says B-haptics undies. I want to let you guys know that I would be wearing my B-haptics vest every day if undies were a part of the ensemble. I feel like that would be really fun. All right, let's do this. I got a game picked out. You guys know how this works. 4-minute challenge. I picked out a PSVR 1 or PSVR 2 game. It's up to you guys out there and AJ over here to figure out what game that is. You only got 4 minutes, but an infinite number of yes or no questions asked during that time. AJ, are you ready?
Let's do this, cats.
On your mark. Get Dez. Go.
Is it on PSVR 2?
Yes.
Is it on PSVR 1?
No.
Is it on other platforms?
Yes. I'll look up which
is
ones.
Is it cartoony?
I mean, yes, I guess.
Does it have 90 native resolution?
I don't know.
90 native frame rate.
I don't know. My guess would be yes, but I don't know.
Rendering.
I don't know. My guess would be yes. Okay. That'd be.
Is it a good game?
Yeah. I'm not like, oh my god, it's amazing, but it's good.
Is it a shooter?
No.
Does it have multiplayer?
Yes.
Is it a racing game?
No.
Is there blood?
No.
Third person elements?
No.
Is it an arcade game?
It depends what you call an arcade game, but it's got arcade. I would say arcade elements for sure. Yeah.
Is there combat?
No. I mean, there's competition, but there's no combat. Arcade is not the first category I'd put this in.
Did you say there was multiplayer?
Yes.
Okay.
I just checked. It's on Steam and Quest also.
Is it sports?
No.
There is competitive. Is it a platformer?
No.
It's not a shooter. Have you reviewed it?
No, and I wish I had.
Oh, he hasn't reviewed it, you guys. Is it a rhythm game?
No. I haven't reviewed it, which means half the catalog is still an option.
Let's see here. Do you fly a plane?
Mm-mm.
Do you fly at all?
No.
Do you compete? You said it's not racing, right?
Right.
Did you say it's puzzles?
It is puzzles.
It is.
That would be the first genre I'd put it in.
Is it like Tetris-like?
Ooh, yes, it is Tetris-like.
Is it Tetris-like where you use your hands to move the Tetris blocks?
Yes.
What's the name? Okay, now chat, do your thing because I don't know the name of the game. Make sure you know. I think we got this though. We got this. Brian, is it Vertex Worlds?
Somebody spell it right for him.
Is it Vetrix Worlds? I told you to get
coming out all the way back in 2023. It is indeed Vetrix Worlds. I figured it was only appropriate for like Luminous coming out tomorrow and all that. It's like oh, this is a very similar style, dropping block style puzzle game. Yeah, this game is so underrated. I had so much fun playing this against Wes. I feel like this game deserves another chance. You play co-op, play competitive. It's great. It's a great little take on the Tetris formula. Love it.
Nice. Thank you, Looper, for helping me with that. Even if you spelled it wrong, I would have too. I don't blame you there. Yeah, I haven't played this one. I've heard good things about it, but I just don't. It's like all the things I don't want to play.
Oh,
I do like the concept of Tetris with your hands, though, like moving the blocks. That's the only thing that sounds cool about it to me, which is fine. But I'm not a multiplayer person, really. I'm not a puzzle game person, not a competitive game person. Meh.
I'm sorry. How much Firewall did you play during the PSVR 1 era?
Okay, that was an exception.
Yeah.
That was an exception. That was an amazing game.
We all make exceptions, don't we?
Yep.
All right, you guys. Nice, short and sweet episode, just the way I like it. Especially, I'm again really sorry. I felt myself hitting a wall earlier today. I'm going to do my best to get that Luminous review out for embargo, and then get to work on everything else I want to do this week. Still don't have my hands on Hotel Infinity keys. That is the one I'm chasing down, trying to get in touch with developers. I'm a little nervous that if I don't have it yet, that it could be delayed. I hope it's not, because I really want to play it. I think it looks good. That's it. Guys, thank you so much for your support. I had said on Wednesday's show, I said, hey, I hate to do this, but I need to kind of let you know that I could really use some more Patreon support, that like finances here aren't great. And you came out in droves. Like there were like 10 people, I think, overnight that either upped their Patreon pledge or joined Patreon. And I said it again on Friday. And there were 15 new people Friday night to Saturday that either upped their Patreon pledge or became Patreon supporters. And so I'm doing it again because, listen, I want every one of you to know how much you mean to me, and it means the world that you want to support the channel, especially when there's not a lot of rewards for it other than the channel continuing to exist, right? Like you're not getting anything special, right? It's easy to pass the buck and be like, well, someone else will fucking do it, right? Someone else will do it. But I was kind of being like, we need like 900 more people to help out on Patreon. Again, $1 or $2. We're really not asking for, anybody to do 5 or 10, 15. It's a lot of money. Times are tough right now. And so I'm really hoping that we can convince a lot of people to donate something that they won't even miss every month. That'll make a massive difference to me. And I just want to say thank you guys to everyone who has and everyone who hopefully will, because we want to keep this thing running as long as we possibly can. So thank you, everybody. It's been very emotional seeing those emails come through from Patreon and letting me know each and every one of you are helping me out. Thank you. But even if you don't support the channel financially, we're just happy you're here. Come join our Discord. It's free. Be part of this awesome community. Literally the best community of all time. I promise you. Come join us over there. We'll play some multiplayer games over the weekend. Hang out, shoot the shit, have conversations like this 24/7. It happens. But thanks for hanging out in the chat. Even if you don't talk, you sit back, watch the show, don't say a goddamn word. We know you're out there. And we love you just as much.
Cue the motherfucking cat, Brian, because I need to put on some pants and say see you guys on West Day to Chrome to the Dome, Colossus, Melchiah, Dante, Nightcats, Grandpa Barbecue, the Game Cat with a $5 donation, Australian, says thanks for all of your work, Brain. No, he says Brian, but I said Brain. 4Ace Gamer says, good job, cats. Thank you for coming in today. Bitmappy, thanks, Brian. AJ, later, cats. Flame Hat, the Game Cat says, love you, Brian. Love you, AJ. Look right back at you, homie. Fire, fire, fire with your heart, heart, heart. Markio137 says, thanks for the show. Thank you for being here for the show, Markio, and commenting and always showing up, being real homie. The Fenner, PSVR2, speaking of real homies, old school real homie in the house says, let's rock. Rock, drum, sunglasses, cool guy. Red Rover, the effing Game Cat. Red Rover, send Joe Grover over. Dargans says, I had canceled in harder times. I can now re-up. Thank you so much, Red Rover. It means a lot to us, man. You've always been very supportive. You've been around for so many years. We appreciate you and we love you. Thank you for your support. Guy Son fist bump to you says later cats and fist bump to the chat. Eclipse DJ says you made my Monday suck. Just a little bit less. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Eclipse DJ. Jason Ewing, much love, fam. PJack's Ego says, ciao, friends. Ciao. PJ, Let's see, Charlie Murphy in the house tonight. Dude, I haven't seen you forever, man. Good to see you.
For real.
Yeah, I talked to him on Twitter like forever ago, and that's the last I heard from him. He was like, I beat your score. And I was like, I beat it back. And then silence. Go beat my score again.
Dude, that totally reminds me. I was actually online because we were doing the Rush stuff on PlayStation. As I have all my notifications off on PlayStation, so that you guys, so that you're not, so I don't have to like advertise what I'm playing, especially when it's a game that's not out yet. But my notifications are off, and so when I finally looked at all of them, I had like 30 friend requests, and I don't even know how many messages. So I tried to look through them all, and I accept as many as I could, and everything. But it's just like the worst possible place to get in touch with me. And so Discord is great. Come join our Discord. It's free. You can message me there. I get lots of messages on Discord every day. That is the best way to get in touch with me. At least it's all isolated, confined to one platform. Yeah. And who's in the chat? Robbie was asking what the best platform to donate is. What platform takes the least cut? I think Patreon, it takes 10% still. They might have upped it since the last time I checked. But it is better than YouTube that takes 30%. But I do want to make sure everybody knows, honestly, we're just happy that you're supporting the channel. Thank you very much. It doesn't, I'm not very picky about which one you do. I just appreciate your support, period. Twitcher single player game cat with the $5 says money. Thank you. Also, I know AJ gave you a shout out, but shout out to Red Rover for the $2. Shout out to Grandpa's Barbecuer with the Australian $5. And then Kizno, thank you so much for your generosity with the 5 gifted without parole memberships. You ready to get out of here, AJ?
Let's tango boogie, Brian.
Good night, everybody. We love you all. Put on some fucking pants, AJ. This is very uncomfortable for me.
No, you're not the boss of me. Okay, you are, but
I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
Make me wear,
nope.
You can't make me wear pants when you don't wear pants either.
Wait, I mean, I wear sweatshorts. I wear something.
You wear sweatshorts.
Oh my God, I'm ending the
She
stream.
wears sweatshorts.